Do your hair. Look at it. Look at it. It's kind of structured a little bit. Cool.
Yeah. Hey guys, thank you so much for the previous support you've been showing from the video beforehand.
Yes.
And we really appreciate it. So this is officially our first topic video.
It is.
I think you should be the one to tell them what people we're going to be getting into.
Okay. Actually, thank you for, like you said, we really appreciate you guys. The response that you gave us on the first video, that meant a lot to us. Pretty much our goal for this whole interaction is just showing that it is possible to have
a relationship with your parents that isn't too complicated.
Exactly. So. Thanks. Yeah, that is pretty healthy, and granted, it does take a lot of work, intentional work, and we definitely going to try to share how we have managed to be like this. What do we want to do on the first video?
Like what boundaries we've been setting for each other, or maybe you said for me. You are the parent, so I shouldn't be setting that much boundaries for you. What you do really well is what we do really well is we communicate and communicate our problems and talk about whether certain things work for us or if they don't work for us. So say I don't do the dishes.
Oh my. We're gonna have to do a separate video on just these kids not doing dishes, but that's okay. Keep going. Sorry.
Anyways. Say I don't do the dishes and she's come from work tired and she's like, oh, now I gotta do the dishes. So it's things like that, It's like pretty much trying to help each other out and trying to make life easier for each other. So I think we do a good job at communicating that, and I feel like you've done a good job for creating a safe space for me to feel comfortable.
Thank you.
And for me to be able to express myself and share my thoughts, although I don't have much to say, because that's not a bad thing.
You have to pull it out of him.
No.
You have to pull it out of him.
The reason I don't have much to say is because I genuinely don't. I feel like everything's sort of fine.
Okay.
And when I do talk. Like exactly. I seem quiet, but I talk. I talk. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
What do you think?
Thanks for that. I'm really grateful that you think that I've created a safe space, because that was really intentional. What I tried to do as a parent at the beginning was just to figure out what kind of human being I wanted you to be, right? It wasn't more about me, but it was like, what do I think will benefit you in the future and what will help you be a better person? So that pretty much has guided me into making decisions. So what did that entail? I didn't want you to be too scared to talk to me, but I also wanted you to respect me because I am your mom. So I wanted you to understand reasons behind why I tell you certain things, but even understanding that I also made sure that I was living the life. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. That's why, it makes sense, right?
Exactly.
Like, I'm not gonna ask him to go to the gym if I'm not gonna go to the gym. Yeah. Does that make sense? I'm not gonna ask him to wake up a certain time or do certain things if I'm not doing that, right? Yeah. So what I teach him, I have to practice. So I'm very authentic about that, because you guys know that children learn by what you do, isn't it? So I was very intentional about that, and I just wanted him to understand consequences of, if you do this, fine, but these are the consequences that might happen. Did that help you a lot at all?
No.
Or?
Well, certain situations I was put in, I was able to navigate and sort of get out of, because the way it's almost sort of from the stories you tell me from what's been going on with you, so say work or whatever.
Exactly.
Those stories and experiences have sort of helped me navigate how to deal with those situations and then avoid conflict or whatever, especially people trying to start fights.
Exactly. Good job. So, amazing.
It's helped in that sense.
Okay. So basically, this video was just to kind of introduce a little bit about us and moving forward, we'll probably choose topics, right?
Yeah, proper topics.
Yeah. But ultimately, if there's anything I can encourage you as a parent to do, you are the leader. You have the power to navigate or create a safe space for your child to turn out a certain way. But also, they are not your property. You have to give them the power to make the decisions for themselves.
But didn't I come out of you though?
But I don't own you. I really
came out of you.
I know you were just a gift that came through me to the world. Do you want me to own you, Nakisa? Are you sure? Right? But ultimately, creating a safe space, having really healthy way of communicating or explaining things, and respect is important, because ultimately in life there's just that. I mean, I don't know how to explain that, but just I respect him for who he is. He respects me for me being his mom, and I think that has to be there. Boundaries, very important, like he said. Boundaries are important, and also living the life. You know, when I explain how I handle situations, he's learning from how I handle situations, so he can navigate it as well. So just be mindful in telling your child something and then you go around and do something else. It's just not going to connect. You, unfortunately or fortunately, have to be accountable for how you live your life, because these people are watching. But this is our first video, and we will do more, right?
Definitely.
Like, so he's probably gonna guide most of them, because I really am trying to get him to, like he said, he doesn't speak a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god.
I am trying, but I'm not really placed in situations where I have to speak. That's why I'm quiet.
Well, we're gonna get him out, because I think Nakiso has got some amazing leadership qualities, and you guys are gonna help me nurture those, right? No? Blink twice if you need help. But anyway, see you guys, and hopefully this helped, and we'll see you on our next video. But thank you so much for supporting. Definitely share this with others who you think will benefit from this. Teenagers, Nakiso just turned 20. Hey, he's a January baby.
Oh.
So listen, if you have teenagers, kids his age that you think will benefit from this, send them to his page. His page is going to be the main focus, and the goal is genuinely to help navigate parenting and teenagers talking to their parents, and hopefully building a really good safe space in a family home. Do you agree?
I agree.
Amazing. All right, bye.